The Innovators is brought to you by the Jamaica Yellow Pages, Heart Trust NTA, the Jamaica Observer, First Heritage Cooperative Credit Union, and Future Services International. Meet the Innovators, Yannick Page and Gary Matalin. Over the next several weeks, they'll be helping aspiring and struggling entrepreneurs to make more money. Yannick Page launched her first business at age 17 and knows how to start a business on a shoestring budget. She's a certified trainer in entrepreneurship and workforce innovation and is also the founder of the award-winning company, Future Services International. Gary Matalin is the co-founder and director of New Stone Limited. This successful entrepreneur is also the co-founder of KLE Group, owners and operators of Fiction Lounge and Usain Bolt's Tracks and Records. This week, they will be joined by guest innovator Sophia Richardson, manager of the Micro and Small Business Unit at the First Heritage Credit Union at the Eureka Ripon branch.
Gary and Sophia, today we have a barber. We've never had a barber before.
No.
No.
Not a profession I have much use for.
But he's young, he's very shy, and he's on the road to trying to do something that he loves and hopefully make a good living out of it. So let's take a look and see if we can help him.
I'm a 19-year-old entrepreneur. Most definitely I'm pressured at times because knowing that you could do a lot of things during the day, but instead of doing like idling during the day, I have to use all that time and dedicate it towards doing my work. Yeah, most definitely I'm a certified barber. I went to Excelsior Community College where I did a level 2 diploma. I'm like a stylist because I do 3D designs, hot towel facials. So we have a wide variety of products and services that we offer here. Well, at the moment, we're not doing any promotions. We only use BBM. That's the only form of communication we use to other people. So we don't really promote our business.
Interesting. I think this is going to be a challenge because here it is, we have an industry that, I don't know how much different things we can do with it. So, we're going to have to really be innovative here and see if we can come up with some good ideas for him. So let's meet Lucien, let's bring him in.
Well, I'm pretty nervous right now to meet Yannick and Gary. I can't wait. And I'm also excited too.
How are you doing, Lucien?
I'm good.
Welcome. We understand you're a barber. And we want to understand a little bit more what your setup is right now. You have a location with a shop?
Yeah, we have a location across the road.
Where is it?
Slipe Road, right at the Petcom gas station. There's a plaza up there. But a lot of people don't say the plaza, I don't know why.
I'm a little bit concerned because they haven't been doing much marketing. So all you've been doing since you opened is to use BlackBerry Messenger too?
Yeah, and like word of mouth.
Word of mouth.
How long have you been open now?
Like about 3 years now.
So you should be having some sort of traction after 3 years, and the location could be...
Since like this year I'm like there full time. I used to be there like only like Saturday, Friday, because I used to go to school, so I used to like...
So you have somebody that manages it for you while you're not there?
Not really.
So
because there's a girl there, but she do nails, so I had a barber, and so when I'm not there, there's nobody to do anything.
Therein lies one of the problems, because
absolutely.
Persons are accustomed to him not being there only on those particular days. Now that he's there full-time, you need to make the public aware that you're there full-time. So the marketing is very important.
Give me an idea what your revenues are like right now. How many people a week do you see? How you charge out?
I see like, let me see, like a small amount, like maybe like almost like 15 a week.
And what you charge for a trim?
Like $400 for like adult, $300 for children.
What we need to identify is why would I come to you when I want a trim? In other words, there's a lot of barbers out there. I can go to any of them. What is it that is bringing me to you? Is it that the service level is different? You're offering something that they are not offering? Is it that your price is half of what everybody else is? Be careful with that, because price is very, if you're only trying to compete on price, it's a very dangerous thing. I need to get from you who you're targeting, and then once you understand that, what is it about your business that is unique, that's going to be relevant to that target market, that's going to ensure that they come to you.
Who are you targeting? I'd love to hear the answer. Who are you targeting?
Yes.
I target like my age group, but most time like my age group, when I'm coming and say like I am the person trimming, you know, the first impression is like, but you're just a child. I
get that people think that when you're young, you know, you're probably not capable and you're inexperienced, and I know what that feels like. I started my first business at 17, and it actually was a disaster, but it doesn't mean that you can't learn from failure. So some of the challenges that I had, I think, are some of the ones that you've had. You're not doing any kind of marketing. You haven't even identified who the target market is, and on top of that, you haven't defined for us why we would come to you. Is it that, what's your advantage?
What's your offering? Yes. Why would I go to you instead of going to the other barber down the road? Why?
Normally when the clients come to us, they say, whoa, you're that cheap. So normally they stay to us, and then our service is like perfect, because we'll create a bridge with our clients. Like, we'll become like family, you know? We'll have a certain bond with the clients.
Coming up on The Innovators.
Confidence is really important when you're running a business. People have to believe that you're credible and that you know what you're doing. And if you exude timidness, then people interpret that as, you know, that you're totally incapable and that you're incompetent.
To grow and develop as a person and to grow and develop your business, it's going to be very important that you get into the habit of networking. Networking is a great way to expand your knowledge base. It's a great way to expand your group of professionals, of friends, of business people, different areas of expertise that you can tap into to help you develop your business. You'll be surprised what people will share with you. People love to talk about their successes. Ask questions. Go get into places where there are like-minded people, where there are people that have different business experiences, and learn from those. And I think if you follow that, you will have good success with that as well.
I'm very proud. He may not be a doctor or a lawyer or anything like that, but he could have been one of those guys on the street. So I'm a very proud mother.
What percentage of your customer base is repeat customers? Of your clientele? All of them. So you don't really have a lot of new customers coming in. And how often does somebody trim for the most part?
Like most time, like every 2 weeks, but now it's 3 weeks. And then you find out like some coming like every month.
Why? As the economy gets worse,
I think so.
People cut back.
Yeah.
So you have to do something. You have to do something to change that, to deal with that, because the economy can get worse, and as a business, you can still survive. The question is, what will you do and what strategy will you employ? And I mean, part of that could be that you have specials on certain days, and that you consistently remind your customers, and that you're offering something else. So we're going to have a discussion, Gary, Sophie, and we're hoping that we can help you. So give us a little while, and we'll call you back in. Confidence is really important when you're running a business. People have to believe that you're credible and that you know what you're doing. And if you exude this, you know, this timidness, then people interpret that as, you know, that you're totally incapable and that you're incompetent. I think also he should be looking at trying to get young people.
But that's what I was concerned about, as I mentioned.
You know what? The way I see this is a numbers game. There's not much he can put on some value-added services and stuff like that, but ultimately he has, you know, somewhere between 400 and it's not that price elastic. In other words, he's not going to make a hell of a lot off a one haircut.
Right.
He needs to drive numbers through the business, and in order to drive numbers, there's going to need to be a marketing strategy that needs to be developed.
The marketing is very, very important for him.
Absolutely.
And I think what he should do is target some schools. His friends can help him. I mean, what he could do is initially, you know, say to them that for every friend that you bring into the shop, I'll give you a discount or something like that. For every 2, I'll give you your free haircut.
We really have to be creative and come up with ways that he can differentiate himself from the rest of the market and start to create a buzz and get the traffic through there. Lucien, welcome back. Listen, I have a bit of a challenge here because the thing is, we need to figure out a way for you to differentiate yourself from the rest of the market. We need to find a way for you to offer specific value that is going to drive traffic through your place.
Your number one thing is you really need some marketing. You know, you need to be listed possibly in the yellow pages. People need to be able to find you. That's really important. And even probably do just a little bit of research to see what do people look for in a bar. What is it that appeals to them most? Your target, that is, which we think should be young people.
Young people. Yeah. Target your friends. Yes? You have a lot of friends, I'm sure. You target them. Ask them, what is it that you'd like to see in my barbershop? You know, ask them these questions so you can get the feedback, and then now you can implement it in your shop.
I really want you to look at innovation as a strategy. Look at doing something new and use technology. I think in terms of managing your customers, do you have a database of customers now? Okay, so that's one of the first things you have to do. There are some people, there's some hairdressers now, they actually sit down and write down the name and phone number of each customer. You have to have the name and phone number of every single customer that you have, whoever came through your door. And I mean, you want to be able to keep contact with those people. Your personality, you know, you're quiet and you're soft-spoken and you're laid back, and everybody is different. But in business, and especially if you're interfacing with the public, you have to have a more charismatic personality. I'm not saying that you have to be somebody that you're not, but you certainly have to come a little bit more out of your shell.
Yes.
So Lucien, we have quite a bit of things for you to go off and do, so we want you to focus and keep in mind all the different points, and when we finish all of the various assignments, come back and hear more from you.
It's now time for the assignments.
So Lucien, you have been practicing in the beauty service industry as a barber. Tell me 2 positive and 2 challenges that you face.
Well, positive, being self-employed and also being able to please people. And 2 challenges I face, not making enough money to cover my overheads, and also not having enough clients, and that can be very critical to the business.
Okay. Here at Horticulture Beauty Service, we have the Business Resource Center, which is otherwise known as the Incubator. You do not necessarily have to be a past trainee or a present trainee of the Horticulture Beauty Service to be a part of this service. We have several approaches to our incubator. We have the full incubator, we have the semi-fixed or partial, and we have the virtual incubator. Full incubation is we provide the physical space. So you get the barbering area, and you use our address. You get administrative support. You also get networking opportunities and financial support. We have the semi-fixed or partial incubator. You access the use of the machinery within the workshop. So you come to the workshop and you pay as you use the workshop. So if you do not use it 5 days per week and you use it 3 days, you pay for the 3 days that you use it. Then we have the virtual incubator. You use our address, but then you go to your clients and you work with them like on a house call, right? So do you think this is something you'd be interested in?
Yeah, it's something I'll be interested in. By the way, what's the process?
Okay, we have an application that you would need to complete. And also, do you have a business plan?
Yeah, I have a business plan.
Okay, so you take in your business plan and your application, you leave that with us. We have a review team committee. The committee will review your documents. We'll set an appointment and you come in and you'll be interviewed.
I thank Hard for all the tips, for all the advice. And I don't think my business is in any site I couldn't do now. And with the innovators, I'm going to just go far away. I'm speechless at the moment right now. I have to say thanks a lot.
Coming up on The Innovators.
The question that we really want to know is, are you making more money?
My name is Altano Morgan and I'm a book manufacturer.
He was $900,000 in debt and struggling to keep staff occupied.
ICANN overall cost is rent and electricity and these different things, and that will run you to about $150,000 per month. I am still in a little debt, not as big as last year, right? We are still paying back the different things that we had outstanding from last year, right? So, but things are much better. The bank came in and granted us a loan so we could buy raw material and start to do manufacturing. and we have acquired some equipment also. We're offering a lot of things now, right? You can walk into our store and walk out in 15 minutes with your picture on a book. We're doing business cards, digital printing. We're meeting the clients wherever they want. Words create thoughts, thoughts create action, action shapes your destiny. That is why we're putting the positive words in the books. Our exercise book is not just a normal book. It's a book with a mission, with a message.
Lucien, how you doing, man?
I'm good, you?
Good to see you again.
Yeah, good to see you.
Yeah, man. Great, man.
Oh, yeah, you can have a seat.
Sure, thanks. Glad we get the opportunity to chat and I get a chance to come and see your place. I have to tell you, I'm very pleasantly surprised because you knew I was coming down to Crossroads and for Slipe Road, and you're not really sure what you're gonna get, but this location is actually quite good. Right beside the Petcom there, and very nice parking. It's a lovely plaza with a lot of other convenient type businesses available. I mean, it's just really situated nicely and easy to get to and all of that. So I think you have a great foundation working with. I think you have a lot of good things going for you. What I'm very concerned about is the numbers that you're getting right now. I mean, there's two ways to increase your revenues. We're either going to increase the amount of money that people spend when they come here, or we're going to increase the traffic. You have a lot of excess capacity here. In other words, this real estate is not being utilized properly. You have a lovely display case there. Maybe we can come up with some convenient type items that are, low cost. Somebody coming to trim, they get their trim for $300 and they pick up a bottle of shampoo or whatever the case is. There's a number of different things that you can do that aren't necessarily going to be high cost items. There are some things that I think you need to spend a little bit of money on. Your signage at the front, it's a little bit difficult to pick out that this is where you work. I think you need a logo that's recognizable. You need to work out a name with Maureen that you guys can benefit from each other's clientele. So that when you go out and you're marketing your business and you have a business card or you have a loyalty card, get 7 trims and the 8th one is free. These are things that are going to hook people into your business and drive customers here.
I thank Gary for visiting the shop. I really learned a lot today. It's just me now to take them into consideration and just use that to enhance my business.
Well, Lucien, welcome to the Yellow Pages. It's nice to see you again. And I want to tell you that I was very impressed after touring your facilities and just seeing how you have set up your business. And I think you're on a path to something very good. So tell me, how has it been as a young person in business in Jamaica?
Well, it's really pressuring sometimes, but self-motivation is the key. So it's something I have and it's something I believe in and it's something I'm passionate about. So.
Oh, that's really good, Lucien. Okay, well, at the Yellow Pages, we really help business people like you to get your message out there so that when persons are in need of something, a service, and they go to the Yellow Pages, there you will be, and that's how you get an opportunity to get some new customers. And also, Lucien, I recommend that you invest in one of our website bundles that will give you not only the website but excellent exposure on JamaicaYP.com. Is that something you'd be interested in?
Yeah, it's something I've always been interested in, so most definitely.
I'm gonna give you a call and we can set up the time to, finalize things for the website. And this is my card. If you have any questions before then, you can feel free to call me.
Hi Lucien, how are you?
I'm good.
It is so good to see you. Welcome to First Heritage Micro and Small Business Loan Unit. How is everything going with the business?
Well, it's actually going good so far. From the tips, it's been really good.
Excellent. So how about the advertising? Did you speak to the owner of the petrol station beside you?
Well, not really. We want to have everything intact. So we don't want to go with a plan and then he may not like it. So we just want a good business plan, and then when we bring it forward to him, then he'll agree.
But at least you have started the process. That's good, because as I mentioned before, all the persons that come in in and buy petrol there. You can use that to your advantage by handing out the brochures and things like that, and you'll see the traction in the barbershop upstairs. Because we realized that from the last time we visit, that people really didn't know that you were upstairs there. So you must use that to your advantage. And what about the flyers?
Yeah, the flyers, it's in place as well.
And the database, and it is working.
Yeah, it is
wonderful,
working.
Absolutely wonderful. But we are so happy that First Heritage Micro and Small Business Unit was able to help you with these tips. Because we not only lend money, but we give advice and sound advice. So persons like yourself, young entrepreneurs who are out there, will know that yes, they are on the right track, and we can assist them to get where they want to go. I'm going to be making a visit to your shop again, and I'm so looking forward to seeing you here back at First Heritage again. And if you need any further advice, please feel free to come to First Heritage. All right, because this is your home from now on.
It's now time for Lucien to update the innovators on his progress.
Lucien, how are you doing?
I'm good, you all?
Great, welcome back. I'm very anxious to hear about your progress. Tell us about it.
Yeah, well, we have been up to a lot. A great improvement in clientele. Yellow Page opened a lot of doors for us using like advertising us, letting people see us, and then First Heritage and how to manage a business, the financial aspect of the business. So I'm really thankful for that. And also your tips on how, how to set up the business and things that we couldn't see because we were the one in it, but like you outside, like out of the box. We're thankful for all of that, for pointing out all the wrongs and making them right.
Listen, I'm so excited because already you're so much more vibrant, and I can feel the personality, I can see it coming out, and you're so much more articulate, which is so important. So I am thrilled to see you back here today, because just even how you presented yourself, I mean, this is what we were hoping for.
The question that we really want to know is, are you making more money?
Yeah, we're making a lot more money based on what we used to make before.
Excellent. We've seen so much growth in Lucien, and I'm really excited and proud about the progress that he has made. He's in an industry that the barriers are very low to entry, which means that it doesn't take much of an investment for you to get in. So he has to have a competitive edge. That will be in the quality of service that he's delivering, the price at which he's delivering it, and the experience that he's able to create for his customers. All that's left for Lucien to do to really be on his path to success is to focus on some innovative marketing strategies. I think that will set him apart. Already he's got a great personality. He just needs to come out some more of his shell, and I think that the sky will be the limit for him. I expect great things from Lucien.
As a manager of First Heritage Micro and Small Business Loan Unit, we hear of challenges every day. And when we heard of the case of Lucien and the challenges that he was having, we thought, well, yes, this is something that we can definitely manage. The financial advice was not necessarily monetary, but it's more of the marketing aspect. And what he can do is to improve on these things that we have given him and ensure that if he follows them through, he'll be a success story.
The passive approach is not going to work in a competitive marketplace. You need to be aggressive. You need to condition your mind that you're going to put the others out of business. They want you out of business. They don't want you in the business. Some people might not like that. They might not be comfortable with that. But if Lucien conditions his mind that he's going to go out there and get work, then his traffic is going to improve, his business is going to improve, he'll have more revenues, he can create a better experience for the people, and it just grows from there, strength to strength.
You have to say thanks to the Innovators. It's been a wonderful road with them, and I've learned a lot. It has expanded my business so much, I can't even explain, words can't explain. It's been a wonderful road. Thanks again, Innovators.
The boardroom table and chairs were provided by the Stationery and Office Supplies Limited. For people who mean business, Gary's wardrobe was provided by Max Brown Limited. They came on the Innovators to make more money. Don't miss the season finale of the Innovators. For further information on any of our assignments, please visit us at facebook.com/innovatorstv or email us at innovatorstv@gmail.com. The Innovators was brought to you by the Jamaica Yellow Pages, Heart Trust NTA, the Jamaica Observer, First Heritage Cooperative Credit Union, and Future Services International. The Innovators is